it never ends. Tune in, lean and feel the groove. Every moment, a vibe you can't lose. It's for the culture, by the culture. Braylon got the soul to show you. Breaking it down, lifting it higher. Feel the rhythm, spark the fire. Hear the whispers in the city's hum. Echoes of stories where we're from. A beat, a step, a voice so clear. The pulse of us, it's all right here. We got soul, we got flavor. Every moment is a savior. Every experience is an overcome.
Well, hello. To you, and you. Welcome into another edition of Brainley's Virtual Tour Live. You know, I try my very best to be positive about life, y'all. I really do. I did not go get my free Dunkin' today, even though it was 30 degrees, but also, too, I know how I drink my coffee. I take sips, but by the time I take all the sips, it would have been all gone. But I do hope everybody got their free Dunkin' coffee today. If you downloaded the Dunkin' app and typed in Goodwill Dunkin', you could have gotten a free iced coffee any size. Now, personally, I think this should be Goodwill Dunkin' week. From Sunday to Saturday. Extend it all the way out. That's just me. But anyway, welcome in. Glad to have you here. I had a bit of a mental day today because adulting is hard, as we are about to find out with Stefon Diggs and Cardi B and Sherri Shepherd, right? So with that being said, let's make it do what it do. Higher is waiting, lower is available, but either way, we got to go on tour. Yes, indeed, we do. Let me take down that iconic intro there. You see that virtual tour background, yes, you do. You hear that virtual tour music, rather, yes, you do. You hear that virtual tour music in addition to that, yes, you do. And then there is me. Hey, everybody, welcome in. I'm just going to say this to any grown adult. Love your family when they're coming from a good place. Adulting is hard, okay? And I'm saying all this because I feel like since 2020, we have lost a lot. And so there are a lot of people, going through depression. Some people, they may be, feeling a way about things. So it may be the fact that they might be in a state of mind, mentally, physically, soulfully, whatever type of lead you want to add to that. And they don't know how to move. So just know to breathe, to be still, and to do the work, okay? Yeah, I'm right there with you. I'm supportive of you. Because, child, it seems like everybody's struggling for real, in some shape, form, or fashion. Some people just have a better budget. Oh, wait a minute. I'm frozen. Hang on. My frozen face looks funny. Okay, I'm back. Some people just have a better budget to mask, okay? So I'm rooting for everybody to win. I'm rooting for everybody who deserves to win, okay? But in totality, I want everybody to be okay. So, with that being said, let's get to it because there was some big news today about Bad Bunny and the record that he set. Yeah, he set a record. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Check this out from warm up right here. Made history with 135.4 million viewers. It reportedly surpasses Kendrick Lamar's 133.5 million from last year to become the most watched halftime show ever. Listen, Bad Bunny and Kendrick Lamar, two minorities, have the record for holding the audience of the Super Bowl in some of the biggest numbers that they've ever done. So, like, both of them clap it up. Okay, that's the first damn thing. So just want y'all to know that. And y'all, speaking of knowing things, child, this was way before, days before actually the Super Bowl, right? So we're going to talk about Stefon Diggs and Cardi B because everybody's talking about it. So here it is here. So Stefon Diggs named in lawsuit alleging defamation, assault, and conspiracy. Shout out to the source. Before Super Bowl 60 went down, New England Patriots wide receiver Stefon Diggs was hit with a serious civil lawsuit that outlines a series of allegations stemming from a business relationship gone wrong. According to court filings cited by our friends at TMZ, a concierge consultant claims he was hired to coordinate the transport of Diggs' Ferrari from Miami to New York and later to Houston. Okay, so the car had to go from Miami to New York and then down to Houston. Okay, I'm guessing that I'm just trying to think about this logically because, Boston, Massachusetts, right? New England, right? In the East Coast, right? So Miami to, New York, right? You have a New York home. That makes sense, you live outside of Boston, all that stuff. But then you're putting it back down in Houston. Like, if that was where it was going to go, why didn't you just transfer from Miami to Houston? That would have been that would have made more sense, right? But hey, that's neither here nor there. The lawsuit states that the arrangement unraveled in July of 2024 after the vehicle was stolen while being transported to Houston. Although police reportedly confirmed the theft, the plaintiff alleges Diggs began telling others that he was responsible for stealing the car, a claim he strongly denies. Get this, the lawsuit further alleges that after the fact, individuals associated with Diggs confronted the man in public settings, including restaurants. He claims he was being pressured to return gifts Diggs had previously given him. Court documents state that Diggs acknowledged the situation in text messages, alleging he allegedly admitted he was responsible and accountable for the behavior of people within his inner circle. The complaint rather escalates with an accusation that in December 2025, the consultant was physically attacked by two men described as Diggs associates at a Miami restaurant. Now, if everybody remembers what happened with the woman inside, Diggs's home, that there was a, DV situation between the chef and Stefon Diggs, and there was text messages, this, that, and third. Now, we don't know about the inner circle. It didn't say nothing about the inner circle, but I'm just making parallels here, right? So, and like I said, to have your homeboys attack the consultants at a Miami restaurant is crazy work. The lawsuit also claims that Diggs' brother, NFL defensive back Trayvon Diggs, was present during the alleged assault and did not step in. The plaintiff says the incident caused several injuries, including a torn ACL. In addition to defamation, the lawsuit accuses Diggs of civil conspiracy and argues he is vicariously liable for the actions of those around him. Both Stefon and Trayvon Diggs are named as defendants. The amount of damages being sought has not been yet disclosed. Then the Patriots lost badly. I cannot. So what do I think about this destination? Well, first of all, right, you already have one lawsuit with the chef, right, and you're not paying her. Then you're being up this concierge consultant, right? who you tasked to transfer a car from Miami to New York to Houston. So you asked him to just do a triangle, pretty much. Bruh, you gotta have some better communication skills than that, right? That was tacky, that was wrong, and that was flagrantly disrespectful because you do realize the fire you give is the fire you receive, right? So you don't think that this concierge consultant don't have family or don't have friends who have become like family and will handle you disrespectfully and won't give a damn uck or ish about you and your brother's NFL career? Like, just treat people right. Like, I don't know what's wrong with doing that, but I guess don't make no damn sense at all. Hello, Carlos. Welcome in. Glad to have you here. We're just chillaxing here talking about Cardi B and Stefon Diggs. Well, we just talked about Stefon Diggs. Now here we go with Cardi B. So from MediaTakeout.com, everybody. Media Takeout's a needle in a haystack, but you gotta listen because sometimes they hit it. Patriot Wags, allegedly frustrated by Cardi B spotlight stealing. Okay, now this is all alleged. Cardi B reportedly stirred tension among the partners and spouses of New England Patriots players in the days leading up to the Super Bowl, according to multiple sources. The rapper was said to have gone all out in support of her partner Stefon Diggs, allegedly spending $1.2 million on a lavish celebration tied to the team's Super Bowl performance. Sources claim Cardi organized a large-scale trip for nearly 100 people, including family and friends and family from both sides, to cheer on Diggs during the big weekend. Let's keep going here. There they are there. Let's see here. While the gesture was meant to show love and loyalty, insiders said it caused friction among other wags. One source described Cardi to the Sun as a lot to deal with. Ooh, my Lord Jesus, alleging that her energy clashed with the Patriots' more reserved culture. The Patriots are not a franchise that likes flashy behavior, the source said. The insider added that some partners felt Cardi was always looking to be the center of attention, knowing her loud presence and unfiltered personality. She acts like she can do whatever she wants, and the same goes for her entourage, the source said. Mm. According to the texture, the dynamic frustrated several families. It started to feel like Patriots featuring Cardi B and Stefon Diggs, the source claimed. That was extremely annoying to a lot of people. Let me see if I can pull up the Sun for more details. Let's see. Oh, okay. We'll get to that here in a little bit. My Lord, my Lord, my Lord, my Lord, my Lord, my Lord, my Lord. So I found the article here from the Sun. Shout out to them. This is an exclusive, by the way. The U.S. Exclusive. Wag war behind the scenes of Cardi B's big clash with Patriot Wags as boyfriend Stefon Diggs gears up for Super Bowl. Um, so this question right here, for those of you who don't know, it's on the agenda maybe, right, for proposing to Cardi B. So he said basically he got to get his ring first, but he was thinking about proposing to Cardi B if he won the Super Bowl. Of course, he did not win the Super Bowl. Cardi B is causing friction with her fellow New England Patriot Wags rather ahead of this weekend Super Bowl rather. A well-placed source has told the U.S. Sun the rapper, as we revealed earlier this week, is playing one hell of a party at Levi Stadium to cheer on her partner Stefon Diggs and his Patriot teammates. So there is, so there they are right there in the middle of the cold. Ooh, Lordy, Lord and Lord, Lord, this, you know, I'm just gonna keep it a buck, man. Like I say, live your life, but I just, do we have to take a picture out in the cold? Like, can we not? But hey, it is what it is, and there's Cardi right there, my Lord Jesus. So, me, Stefon Diggs, 6 baby mamas. Yes, 6 of them. Yes, 6. So here we go. So from Cardi B to Drake bikini model ex-girlfriend Stefon's brood is scattered across 3,000 miles. Good damn. So Buffalo, New York, Tyler Marie. That's number three. New York K Benji. Number five, Teen Fly, New Jersey, Cardi B. Number six, Baltimore, Maryland, Kennedy Moore. Los Angeles, California, Aline Lopra. That's number two, rather, in the Miami, Florida, Carolina Barber. So one, two. Um, this is crazy. So hang on. So one, two, three, four, five, six. He's he's bi-coastal, tri-coastal, I guess. My Lord Jesus. Insiders claim she is splashing a whopping $1.2 million in private jets, hotels, luxury booze, plush suites, and tickets. However, the U.S. spoke to a source very close to the current Patriots roster who claims that having Cardi B in and around the players' wives and girlfriends is a lot to deal with. There's also suggestions that the 31-year-old is always speaking loudly, allegedly subbing other wags, behaving in a cold, diva-like way. Mm, okay, then. I mean, I would need Angel Massey to kind of come in and give us some commentary here, since she is a wag. The Patriots are not a franchise that likes flashy behavior. She's always looking to be the center of attention, has no filter and no limits, and she acts like she can do whatever she wants. And the same goes for her entourage, as sort of said. That's extremely frustrating for many people. Wide receiver Diggs is no stranger to controversy. After fathering a remarkable six children with six different women, including four in 2025, he will also head from one of the biggest sporting events on earth to the courthouse next week after a former personal chef alleged she was assaulted by the NFL star. The presence of Diggs aiming for his first Super Bowl ring and Cardi in Santa Clarita naturally has caught the spot. Naturally has the spotlight rather burning brighter than ever. But the U.S. Understands that talks have taken place behind the scenes to try and broker some peace between the couple and the other families traveling the Mike Favreau roster. Most of the wags and families don't talk to her, don't want to talk to her, and don't want to be in the same space as her. Oh my Lord. They think she has no filter and isn't fun to be around because she's always focused on getting attention, added the insider. It has started to feel like a Patriots featuring Cardi B and Stefon Diggs show, which is extremely annoying. The source also claims team officials also have had to speak to the music star to ensure she stays within the required boundaries. Cardi reportedly has been told she cannot walk wherever she wants and must respect protocols. Some of Dick's teammates have allegedly tried to defuse the situation in recent weeks. Mm. Failed attempts to get more tickets and extra suites for the Patriots' first Super Bowl appearance since being the LA Rams in 2019 also angered players' families. The insider said the U.S. exclusively revealed that Cardi was only able to purchase one plus suite for the game and instead bought tickets, totaling an eye-watering $725,000. Now, my sister, she sent me a video about how there are people that paid like $30,000. You heard me, $30,000, 30K, just to be at the Super Bowl. The lowest ticket was $3,000. Yeah, yeah. I would just rather have $30,000 or $3,000 personally, but that's just me. I'm worried that if the Patriots win on Sunday, the team party will turn to Cardi B, Stefon Diggs themed event where they want all the attention spotlight. Again, the source concluded. If that happens, a lot of people won't stick around and will just leave this over to somewhere else. The U.S. Sun has reached out to a rep for Cardi B, but has yet to hear back. Diggs has certainly been showing flashes this season that could help spark some serious partying on Sunday night. The front office investment of a 3-year, $69 million contract in the 32-year-old in the last offseason has helped emerging star quarterback Drake May become one of the highest properties in the NFL. For Diggs, reaching the Super Bowl after suffering a serious knee injury while playing in Houston in 2024 is nothing short of remarkable. When it comes to legacy, I want respect, not notoriety. Diggs said earlier in the week, notoriety is a lot of people knowing you. I'm saying when it comes down to respect, they respect my game. They respect how I approach this game and the things that I did for this game. Diggs will certainly Diggs will need to be on his best behavior regardless. The U.S. Sun has already revealed that Cardi won't stand for any nonsense and will send him packing if he strays from the relationship. So these are some of the New England Patriot wags and girlfriends. So and there's Drake May with his wife and Michael May, and Hunter Henry, 85, with his wife right there. So yes. So what do I think about this? I will say this: each platform requires a different energy, right? The way that Braylon Lee would be on Good Morning America would not be the same way Braylon Lee would be on Braylon Lee's virtual tour. The same way Braylon Lee is on Braylon Lee's virtual tour is not the same way he would be at a movie premiere, right? So you can't just walk to the locker room to say hi to your husband, right? There's a protocol that you gotta wait until press conferences are done, this, that, and the third, right? You can't just go up to the stadium just to bring them lunch. There's got to be a way to make it do it. Hey, CC, good to see you, my friend. Hopefully, all is well with you. But yeah, you just can't do what you want to do, and the NFL definitely has a protocol. So, Cardi, I will just say that at the beginning and end of the day, from what I've known of the Patriots, and I gotta go back to Tom Brady and his ex-wife Giselle. They were never flashy. Never. It's always been be about the business, make it do what it do. If there was any partying that was supposed to happen, and it happened behind the scenes. So yeah, they've never really been a out loud franchise. Now, if you were dating somebody from the Philadelphia Eagles, then maybe you could be a little bit flashy because fly Eagles fly, right? So each team has a energy to their locker room, right? And so you have to meld with that. So that's what I have to say on that. But also too, y'all listen, okay? Apparently, Cardi B and Stefon Diggs unfollow each other on Instagram. Yeah, this happened. Okay, so Stefon Diggs, go Cardi B's following, type in Stefon Diggs. Same thing with let me go back. So with Cardi B, type in Stefon Diggs, nothing. With Stefon Diggs, you type in Cardi B, nothing, right? So yeah, I mean, neither Cardi B nor Diggs has addressed the unfollow or commented publicly on their current status, leaving fans to draw their own conclusions from the digital move. I remember a time period. Hey, listen. Nothing but love to the Philadelphia Eagles. Now, Michael Strahan doesn't like them, but he loves the people from Philly because Michael Strahan is a people's person, right? Plus, Philly is the home of Jill Scott Lee. So, I love Philadelphia. I love the Eagles. Honestly, I'm sick of all. What was interesting? I asked my family, I'm like, will they show Cardi B at the Super Bowl? Because every time Taylor Swift was in Kansas City, they would show her. And to be real with y'all, Kansas City is more of a lower tier city in terms of the entertainment industry, right? So you have New York, you have LA, those are like the big markets. Kansas City is not really a big market. So it's just like with the fans of Kansas City, like that's the most hype that they've gotten, right? Like Taylor Swift is bigger than Patrick Mahomes. And I know that Taylor has gotten it with the fans and stuff, and the fans will high five Taylor in the suite. But y'all gotta recognize something though. It's optics. You do realize like Taylor Swift does not live in Kansas City. Right. So I'm just keeping it a buck. Oh yes, the New Heights song. Yeah. I did not know Taylor Swift could use a pen in her mouth like that. I did not know that. It reminds me of a skit of Carcinio. That's right, Braylon Lee is in my house. It was Dana Carvey trying to do Johnny Carson or Arsenio, and Ed McMahon would say, You are correct, sir. And it's just like, wait a minute, this is cultural appropriation. Hang on a second, because the NFL is made of black people. It's made up of black people. What are you doing? And so I feel bad for the fans because it's just like, y'all, Taylor, she loves Kansas City because of who she's with. That don't mean she loved the Kansas City people. Okay, there's a difference there. But also too, Taylor Swift has done a lot more than the president of the United States. So I'm giving love, grace, and space, but still. But back to my original point, because I made a loop-de-loop in pool, and now I'm gonna make these shoes look cool. I remember a time period where following each other on Instagram wasn't that big of a deal, right? Like I follow, you follow, okay. My one of my exes, she wanted me to post her to Facebook. And I said I didn't think it was a big deal because I'm like, I'm loving you for you in real life, right? That's my old school mindset. My mom, she don't have social media. My dad got Facebook, but that's only to keep up with family and friends, right? And so I was like, well, they've been married for, over 30 years. I think that's a decent strategy. But it seems to me that in this digital age, and to use some lyrics, it's a rare condition this day and age to read any good news on the newspaper page that you cannot. Thank you so much, my friend. Love you, love you, love you, love you. Thank you so much. It seems like privacy, anonymity, and the audacity to ask for having peace for your personal life is a crime. I mean, is it just me? Like, okay, they unfollowed each other. Okay, and guess you do you know what has changed with them unfollowing each other? They both are still getting paid for their jobs. They both got the resources to work this out more than we do with what's going on in our lives. And number three, nothing of our accounts of the bank account that we have or anything in our personal life has changed in terms of increased value. Like, y'all, this is another breakup. It's just like when Candy and Ty broke up. Well, not broke up, they got divorced, child. Broke up, divorced. I know they're two different things, but still, it's a separation of human beings. Don't at me. You saw the thumbnail, you know my voice, and damn it, you know why you're here. But it's just like, y'all, marriages and divorces happen every day. They do. And to be real with y'all, like they have a child together. It's not the end of the world, but my Lord Jesus. Now, I'm waiting on Jesse Wu to talk about this because Jesse Wu has every right to talk about it. And even though Toss Away K should not talk about this story, right, because of what happened to her, is a public story. But we all know that Toss Away K knows how to bob and weave like a snake to be able to make slick disses. Like, well, my man, he posts me. Me and my man actually have a successful business together. Me and my man don't get booed by the world and the nation. But I will say to Toss Away K, while you are making those points, I will just say this. Cardi B and Stefon Diggs are bigger than you and your husband's existence at the same time. Right. Facts, Brian. Stefon still got paid, win or lose, and Cardi still gonna make music. Absolutely. And like I said before, I know that some people don't like Cardi B, but I want y'all to recognize something. Cardi B went from love and hip hop to where she is now. Where if Mona Scott Young called her, they would break the budget for the whole season. Let me say that two more times. If Mona Scott Young called Cardi B, the budget would be broken. If Mona Scott Young called Cardi B to come on for an appearance on Love and Hip Hop, the budget would be broken. And apparently Love and Hip Hop has been canceled. Yeah, that's a thing. We talked about basketball wise, but Love and Hip Hop. Yeah, so according to Billboard, season 7 of Love and Hip Hop Miami, um, yeah, That's what they're saying, according to Billboard. That said season 7 will be the final um, season, but that was on BET Plus. Give me a moment, y'all. Which I think we already covered that. Um, let's see here. But yeah, they're saying that Love and Hip Hop has been. Okay, wait a minute. Hang on. Wait. See, this is why we make it do what it do. We do our research, okay? With the cancellations of Basketball Wives, Love and Hip Hop, I think VH1 might be over. They're not producing any new shows. So there is that there. So just wanted to bring that to y'all attention. But either way, the budget would be broken if it came to Mo Scott Young calling Cardi B, right? And I have to tell you that I think with the world that we live in today, I think people are tired of celebrity. And I say that for this reason. With everybody trying to make $1 out of 15 cents, right? You could give two dams if Cardi B and Stefon Diggs are okay. Disrespectfully and respectfully, right? And I think back in the day with the 90s, like Whitney Houston, Michael Jackson, like celebrities who actually deserve to be celebrities, right? There was a prestige, there was a reverence, there was a understanding that we really have care for these people. And I think now celebrity is more of a title for the Cinemax of it all instead of a space that holds weight. Now, of course, LL Cool J, Ashanti, they're still celebrities that we love because they carry that weight. But then there are some celebrities that they're just celebrity because that's their title. Does that make sense? And I just feel like at this point, like people are really just being about their bag. Like Hollywood is really never going to go away ever. Hollywood is evolving with the creator economy, which we cover here a lot, but y'all, it's just another story. It is. And I'm covering it because y'all care about it. Okay, so don't at me. Now, there is more intel to this thing. Okay, there is more. So let's get into it from MediaTakeout.com. Exclusive: Cardi B and Stefon Diggs fight before the Super Bowl. Did Cardi B drama derailed Stefon Diggs' Super Bowl performance? Super Bowl Sunday was rough for the New England Patriots. It was especially brutal for Stefon Diggs. The star wide receiver has one of his worst games of his career on the biggest stage in sports, finishing the night with just 2 catches as the Patriots were completely blown out. Fans immediately started asking questions. Was he injured? Was his game plan off? Or was something happening off the field? So there they are there. Well, Media Takeout has learned that Super Bowl weekend was messy for Stefon long before kickoff. The Cardi B argument rather that set things off. According to multiple sources close to the situation, Cardi B and Stefon Diggs got into a heated argument during Super Bowl weekend. Had nothing to do with football. We're told the tension started out when Cardi found out that Stefon had invited multiple women to Super Bowl events and not just random guests. Mama Pre looking beautiful in red at Super Bowl sitting, or my pre-route looking beautiful in red at the Super Bowl sitting with Stefon's mom and brother. She told Stefon Diggs, I love you just before kickoff. So here is that. So I'm guessing one of these people were like his best friend from like a long childhood. You know what I mean? So I'm guessing that happened. Stefon's firstborn son is at the game today with his mama in the stand. Um, in the stands, rather, they both share a nickname Snoop picture of Stefon posted by Pre on her IG. Um, so give me a moment here. And like I said, here's the thing about children, right? Like I get that children are beautiful, right? But also too, like, can we make sure that they still have anonymity? Because have you seen the world today and how crazy people are? Like, that's just a personal opinion of mine, but do what you want to do. Um, so this is the mama, and this is the son here. So let me show y'all this here. So this is the baby mama. Okay, this is the baby mama right here. Give me a moment. So that's the baby mama, and then here is the child. Now the child is beautiful. I'm not gonna say her front. Um, and look, oh my Lord Jesus, look at that face. Yes, indeed. But sincerely though, like, can we make sure the kids still have anonymity? Like, just because have you seen the world today? Like I said before, sources say Stefon invited two of his other children's mothers to the weekend festivities. On top of that, he also invited a close female friend and allegedly gave her on-field privileges. He also invited a female friend named Pre, who was reportedly one of Offset mistresses while he was married to Cardi. I'm gonna get my opinion here in a minute. It's a pretty big slap in the face to Cardi, who he had to deal with heartache at Pre's hands. So this is Pre right here. So let me, and shout to Toss Away K. I gotta give her credit. She be doing her stuff. So that's Pre right here. It looks like Pre looked like right at the camera, apparently, like she knew what was going on. While it's not clear whether Stefon's romantically involved with any of these women, Cardi was reportedly not comfortable with the optics. She was about to be there with one of the many women in his Super Bowl harem. One source officially told me to take out. Cardi B was not feeling the disrespect to Cardi. The issue was not about jealousy. It was about boundaries and respect. From her perspective, Super Bowl weekend was already high pressure and highly public. Being placed in a situation where other women connected to Stefon were also present, especially with special access, crossed a line. Sources say the argument lingered into game day, creating visible tension between the two. So Cardi B will a message for Stefon Diggs before the Super Bowl today.
Inspiring message for Stefon before the game. One inspiring message.
Whoa! Wait a minute. Okay, let's watch that.
Inspiring message for Stefon before the game. One inspiring message.
Okay, one more time.
Inspiring message for Stefon before the game. One inspiring message.
Now, I'm just gonna say this. There's gotta be something sweet in the Kool-Aid, because usually Cardi B is very talkative. I would say me and her, if we, ever, had a talk off, Cardi B raps. I host, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, listen. Either way, won't put no money in my pocket. Don't understand why people are getting so into celebs live, like they are just more people with more money than me. LOL. Exactly right. Now, of course, CC, people will say, well, Braylon, you cover celebrities all the time. Ladies and gentlemen, I cover celebrities that look like us, move like us, and sound like us, because at the beginning, middle, end of the day, it's better for news about us to come from us. That's number one. Number two, I want you to look at all the trials that we have covered and some of the big breaking news stories. In addition, we cover a lot of media news too. The Netflix deal, the spinoff of cable networks of NBC Universal. Okay. I was ahead of NBC News and the Today Show and told y'all about Warner Brothers Discovery separating the studios and streamers from the cable networks, and the Oprah Winfrey Network could be up for sale, and many more other things. I also do after show reviews. And I pitch big concepts that sometimes are bigger than what can be conceived. So, with that being said, I am multidimensional. Okay? All right? Now, some people believe I cover dark stuff. I think that perspective might be self-projecting based on what you might consume as an individual for your damn self. But that's neither here nor there, okay? But come on now, let's stop this shit. Y'all talking about it. I'm curious about it. This is what we do. Stop exposing the children. Cardi knew who Stefon was and she got with him. He's not changing for her at all or anyone else except that you're the one married, but you don't obsess over the celebrities. Thank you very much. Like, I understand the assignment, right? Like I said, we've had Sonny Minks over here from formerly of Love and Mary Chunsville. We had Dr. Shania Horton from Dr. Shania's World of Push the Button. That's on Nubian TV, although I don't know if Nubian TV is around anymore. That's Melody Cherie's network, which I hope it's going well, but the last time I checked it was nothing there. It's supposed to be a season 2, but no word of a new season. Dr. Ariel from Bravo's King's Court, she watched every review and came up here for basically a whole hour to give us an interview. Ro from Hard Hustle Houston watched every review. Okay? All right? So, not to mention, too, the Never Ever Mets. I know I'm frozen. Give me a moment, y'all. I'll be back here in a minute. Okay, there we go. The Never Ever Mets, okay? The Oprah Winfrey Network broke out that show on YouTube. Yeah, I did interview Josh, Millie, Aaron H. Diamond, and also have interviewed cast members from Ready to Love. Okay? All right? So, I'm going to need y'all to disrespectfully fuck off. Okay? For you tell me what I need to cover when you got other people who can only be one-dimensional, can't do a fifth quarter or a half of what I do. Not saying that they have to. Okay? But I'll hold my own. Do we need to go back over the highest show that used to be on YouTube, 3 with the T? I held my own there. I hold my own over here. I hold my own on panels. See, when you get so boxed in by being known through other entities, you forget who you are. Never have forgotten that. I went from being on Nickelodeon to 1 million total views. Ask about my resume, okay? Moving on. Now, back to this. Because I just had to check some of y'all real quick. Now, y'all, by the way, shout out to 23 people here, 26 people, almost 30 people. Thank you so much for being here. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Glad to have all you here. Now, the reason why I played it 3 times is because, like I said, Cardi B is usually very talkative. So I'm going to play it here and give, play-by-play, right? All right, so here we go.
Inspired message for Stefon before the game. One inspired message.
Now, you see Cardi's face is like, damn, I usually would have something to say, right? Because Cardi, she gets asked a question, she can go into this, that, and the third, right? Now, it was the smile here. Right there, of like, good luck. But it wasn't like, no, he's overcome so much. It's that the third. I remember a gym workout where he was really struggling. Like, usually, if you are of a wag or if you're a girlfriend of somebody in sports, you have memories of something that, that you remember of them getting to the Super Bowl, wherever their big thing is, right? It's the same thing for the entertainment industry. Like, if I had a woman and me and her were going out this, that, and the third, and she was in the industry and I was going for a Primetime Emmy Award, and if all she said was good luck to me about winning Primetime Emmy Award, y'all would have every right to gleam. Now, wait a minute, that's all she can say about Braylon? Like, as much as Braylon talks, she don't got no memories? Y'all let me know what y'all think in the live chat. Am I off about that? Because 80% of communication is nonverbal. For Cardi B to only say good luck, and that's all she had to say, and she kept walking. Yeah, something in the buttermilk ain't clean with that. I have to tell you. Okay. Ooh, Lord Jesus. Whether that emotional stress impacted Stefon's focus on the field is impossible to prove, but the timing raised eyebrows. Add another disappointment for Cardi, as if that was enough. Cardi was also dealing with another Super Bowl letdown. Media Takeout previously reported that Cardi was initially asked to participate in Bad Bunny's Super Bowl halftime show, but those plans were ultimately scrapped. Sources say that the decision came after it became clear that Cardi and Bad Bunny wanted to go in different creative directions. Between the halftime show disappointment, the drama with Stefon Super Bowl weekend was far from ideal from Cardi. Now, here's the thing, right? The Super Bowl halftime show usually lasts about what, maybe 12, 14 minutes, right? So we saw Ricky Martin there. We saw Lady Gaga there, right? We had a live wedding. So whenever you're doing a Super Bowl performance, you don't have a lot of time. You really don't. You're basically making a YouTube video on live television. So if, Cardi B wanted to sing 1 to 2 songs, but the melody had to be the main focus, right? Then it was what it was. So I don't really see that being a loss for her, because Cardi B was still on the porch dancing, right? So apparently there was Jessica Alba and Pedro Pascal and Carol G and other people. I didn't see them, right? So I gotta go back through and watch, but still. But I don't think that's too crazy, because that's happened plenty of times with collaborations and stuff. So the social media fallout says it all after the game. Fans know it's something else. Cardi B unfollowed Stefon Diggs on social media shortly after Stefon returned the favor and unfollowed Cardi as well. In today's celebrity world, that's rarely accidental. Was the relationship the distraction? No one is saying Cardi B is the sole reason Stefon Diggs had a bad game. Football is complex, and losses are never about one thing. But when personal drama collides with the biggest moment of your professional career, it's hard to ignore the possibility that it played a role between the blowout loss, the lackluster performance, the argument, and the mutual unfollow. One thing is clear: Super Bowl weekend was a mess for Stefon Diggs and Cardi B. Whether they bounce back together or go their separate ways remains to be unseen. But right now, the vibes are not at championship level. So that is everything there. Now, of course, oh Lord. So with that being said, remember how I told y'all about the NFL, Stefon Diggs and the chef, right? So basically right here, Diggs has categorically denied the accusations of felony strangulation, suffocation, misdemeanor, assault, and battery, right? So Stefon will appear at Denham District Court, Massachusetts this Friday, 9 a.m. local time, where he's expected to enter a formal plea. The arraignment where a formal plea is entered was delayed so that he could play on the Super Bowl. On Friday, the judge will decide on conditions for Diggs to remain free while the case is pending. The judge could decide on bail, travel restrictions, or a no contact order. The woman, who has not been publicly identified, was employed by Diggs as a personal chef, filed a police report on December 16th, several weeks after the alleged incident. Now, I do believe Toss K did show who the chef was. I believe so, but there it is there, so for you guys to know that. Now, apparently, this happened as well. I'm catching you up on everything that you need to know. Stefon Diggs spa with mall girlfriend, not mall girlfriend, point brain, stop it. Stefon Diggs spa with model friend Pre on Super Bowl field as Cardi B goes missing after the suspected split. So, Instagram model Pre, who reportedly a longtime close companion of New England's Patriots wide receiver, was busy posting from her perch at the Super Bowl before Stefon's big loss to the Seattle Seahawks. So there's Cardi B there. And so this is Pre right here. Ciao. Everybody got tight, man. Listen, Whoo, Lord. In a video tamed by blogger Tossaway K, Pre can be seen on the Levi Stadium field hours before the game on Sunday. The father of 6 kids with 6 different women was seen standing just yards away. The brief video last night. Pre-shared pics from her prime seat watching the game. She also reposted an official Patriots post about Stefon. So yeah, that was the person that dated Offset. And this is what I was going to say about the Cardi B Offset thing, right? Offset said that he was going to kneecap and handle and mollywop Stefon Diggs. So for Stefon Diggs to bring around a woman that allegedly was a heathen with her ex-husband, it's the layers for me, man. Like, I just, you're Cardi B. If you went on Instagram Live and said, hey, listen, I need a nigga to fuck, DM me your IG, your name, your age, how long it is, and how strong it is, and how many rounds you can go. The best one, I'm gonna fly you out tonight. All right, bye. Like, you can do that. And I'm not saying she should do that, but still, like, you're Cardi B, you got resources. Same thing with Stefon, obviously. Like hello. So just, oh my God, just, oh wow, 47 people. Thank you so much, y'all. I'm extremely humble. Wow. Thank y'all so much. But sincerely though, now I know people are gonna say, well, Brandon, you wish Cardi B would go live so you could enter. First of all, no. Okay. Now, if it's Jill Scott, Brandon Lee, 31, Ohio, 789. Oh my gosh. I'm joking. Y'all have some fun with me. Good damn. Anyway, I'm just saying, this situation is not the end of the world. There will be other people that date Cardi B and Stefon Diggs. Okay. So anyway, let's roll on. So, like I said, Cardi B and Stefon Diggs are not dripping in finesse. That is what's happening right with that situation. 35 watchable, only 5 likes, like the videos 3. Thank you, my friend, very, very much. Much love to everybody here. Thank you. So, y'all know I always utilize wordplay, right? So when I was thinking at the time, I'm like, you know what? There is a song by Cardi B and Bruno Mars, Dripping in Finesse. So that's where that came from. But Sherri Shepherd is not going to be on her last straw, okay? She's not going to be on her last straw. So let's get into that. All right, here we go. Let's get in. So this is from Deadline.com. As you guys know, Sherri Shepherd's show is canceled, right? And she was on the Two Funny Mamas podcast. Very funny. Kim Whitley was reading a statement about how Sherri Shepherd was leaving the Two Funny Mamas podcast. And Kim was like, oh, I'm sorry. And so she had like Lunel on call and Caroline Ray and so many other people to take Sherri's spot. It was actually a very funny scale. I'm not gonna sit here in front. But Sherri said that she would go on Monday and talk about it. So here we go. Sherri Shepherd not ready to throw in the towel amid talk show cancellation, promises to fight to keep the show alive. Okay. Sherri Shepherd returned Monday and addressed the cancellation of her talk show after 4 seasons. The actress and host had previously teased that she would talk about her show ending, but had to take some time after being diagnosed with COVID last week. This is a hard morning for all of us here at Sherri Shepherd said, getting visibly emotional. Our show has not been renewed for another season. Shepherd echoed what she said in her Instagram post, saying she was overwhelmed by the outpouring of love she received after news that her show was canceled. From the audience to everybody on social media to the people who stopped me in the store and still talked to me despite me not having a wig on. They still talk to me from the emails and texts, the messages. I feel every bit of the love that you've been sending me, and thank you so much. She continued, I want to say from the bottom of my heart, I want to thank you. I want to thank you for welcoming me into your homes every single day. I want to thank you for laughing and crying with us. Thank you for supporting my unhealthy obsession with Lenny Kravitz. See, all the women who said that I was mannish, Sassy and Branch International, all y'all women who said I was mannish. Sherri Shepherd got an unhealthy obsession with Lenny Kravitz. Now, I don't have an unhealthy obsession with Jill Scott. I have a healthy affection, okay? Healthy affection with Jill Scott, unhealthy obsession with Lenny Kravitz. There's a difference, a distinction, and there's a very different frequency with the both of us, okay? So just want to say that, clear up my name, the mannish allegations that cannot be proven. Here, there, or anywhere, brainly I am. Let's roll on, though. Shepherd said that when she began her talk show, she built it on joy. Added, the intention of this show was always my prayer for you to leave happier than when you came. It was my dream to have a talk show. I'm so grateful that I got the chance to do it for 4 seasons. I want to be clear, I'm not ready to throw in the towel on this show just yet. She said, we're going to be airing episodes all through the fall, and we're going to continue to fight to keep the show alive in some way, shape, or form. Shepherd called herself a fighter, and I don't know exactly what it's going to look like, but I promise I will continue to spread joy. So here is the full message. Now, Deborah Mercury, don't you at me. This is coming from deadline.com. Okay, here we go. I might have to pause it so we can keep it in the show. Okay, so here we go.
Factor meals deliver pro-level nutrition. With Chef Kraft.
Here we go.
This is a hard morning for all of us here at Sherri. And I know that you have seen the news, and I'm ready to address it. Our show has not been renewed for another season. And I want to say to y'all, everybody, y'all try not to faint or fall out, because healthcare is expensive and none of us have it anymore. So y'all don't fall out.
Now, first of all, y'all know Sherri's a comedian, right? So, of course, she is always going to bring laughter to a situation. And I will just say that one thing, and there's this woman named My Opinion, great content creator. Now, she has a different perspective on, Sherri being sick, this, that, and the third. I believe 2 things can be true. I believe that maybe you need time off, but also being sick is being sick. Okay, so I vehemently disagree with her on that. But she did say something very important, that when people said, oh, Sherri's going to be okay, she got money. Does anybody not remember the strike and how celebrities were losing their homes? Like Billy Porter almost had to sell his home, right? The Billy Porter, right? And so we got to recognize that not every celebrity is the same. Denzel Washington, I'll put it like this. Angela Bassett is not the same as a Sherri Shepherd. And that's no disrespect to Sherri Shepherd. But Angela Bassett is Angela Bassett, okay? So, let's keep going.
But I have to say, in thinking about it, I'm truly overwhelmed by the outpouring of love that I have received from all of you. So, from the audience to everybody on social media, to people who stop me in the store and still talk to me despite me not having a wig on, they still talk to me. From the emails and the texts, the messages, I feel every bit of the love that you've been sending to me. And thank you so much. And thank you. I want to say from the bottom of my heart, I want to thank you. I want to thank you for welcoming me into your homes every single day. I want to thank you for laughing and crying with us. Thank you for supporting my unhealthy obsession with Lenny Kravitz. But I got to tell you, when I first started, the show was built on one thing, and what I wanted it built on was joy. Joy. The intention of this show was always was my prayer for you to leave happier than when you came.
I want to pause it there for a minute, because I remember something that, oh my Lord Jesus. I remember something my mom said to me, right? And she said, Bray, it's not that you're not going to make it onto television. You're just going in a different direction with it. And the grace, the class, and the distinction that Sherri is given, this is a one-on-one conversation with her live audience and everybody who is a viewer. A lot of people forget that daytime talk really is such a powerful platform, not for the frequency of how long you get to be on for 185 episodes to 200 episodes a year, but for the intensity of the connection you get to make every single day. I remember Oprah said that she doesn't miss the work, but she misses being with people. And I'll never forget Oprah's final show and that iconic song, 25 years have come and gone, and the story's still unfolding. Soon after you will be gone. And the Oprah show was the show. And for her last show, everybody was wondering, okay, who's it going to be, right? Is it going to be Braylon Lee? No, it wasn't going to be Braylon Lee, child. I'm sorry. Oprah doesn't know I exist. Okay. I appreciate the love, but no. Was it going to be the guest she always wanted as the final guest? Was she going to do one big last hurrah and do her top 25 gifts ever? Like, what was it going to be? And it was a rose color champagne LED screen, the number 25, and the LED doors opening, and it was a single chair. And to give you guys some context on why 25 is so important to Oprah, originally Oprah wanted to end her show at the 20-year mark. But Matthew Stepanek, those of you remember that little boy in that wheelchair, he and Oprah became friends. And he said, do it for 5 more years. So because of a little boy in a wheelchair, we got 5 more years of Oprah. So everybody needs to give hugs, love, sweet potato pies, fried chicken, investments into his family, because we got 5 more years of a great talk show. But I did recognize why Oprah had that chair out on the stage. And I was thinking to myself, it took me some years to recognize this. For 25 years, the world has come to Oprah. But within those same 25 years, she's only been able to be in that chair, right? And whether you've been on for 25 years or 4 years like Sherri, 4 seasons, that's still a long time. And so let's not forget that just because Sherri Shepherd is Sherri Shepherd doesn't mean that this is not heavyweight. Because I thought the staff and crew, because now they're going to have to figure out how to get checks for their families. Have you seen the job market recently? Yes, indeed. Let's roll on.
And this, I've talked about this. It has been my dream to have a talk show. And I'm so grateful I got the chance to do it for 4 seasons. But I want to be clear. I'm not ready to throw in the towel on the show just yet. I'm not. We're going to be airing episodes all through the fall, and we're going to continue to fight to keep the show alive in some way, shape, or form. Yes. Now, if anybody knows me, they know I'm a fighter. I am a fighter. Now, I don't know exactly what it's going to look like, but I promise I will continue to spread joy. And I just got a message. I got a message to all of my guests that are coming to the show from now on. Please don't be trying nothing crazy on the show. I don't want you coming and talking about you in solidarity. You want to run across the stage naked. My supervisor and producer, Norman Baker, he said he's got plans on streaking on the last day. I want security to watch Norman Baker because I don't want to see all of that. My best friend, Kim Whitley, says she's bringing...
Now, I'm going to pause it here for a minute. Now, she don't want Norman Baker to streak because that's employee, that's employer-employee, breaking code. But if it was Lenny Kravitz streaking on the last day of the Sherri show, she would give no damn tucks or itch. She'll be chasing after that man. So I just wanted to add some context, conjecture, and connection there. Okay, here we go.
Because I don't want to see all of that. My best friend Kim Whitley says she's bringing an empty suitcase so she can steal stuff from the green room. She says she's got dibs on all Whoopi's shoes in the room. Security, I need you to watch her too. And I got no problem turning Kim Whitley into the authorities. So I'm saying to all of my guests, don't come here committing petty crimes. But what we will do is we will continue to have a good time. And I just want to thank you because my staff and my crew, that is what we're all about. Making sure from the moment you walk in and turn me on, you are having a good time. Because like your favorite auntie, I'm here to make you laugh, get in your business, and stay longer than you planned.
Hey, you there. Don't ask.
So very, very well done. That could have went a lot of ways. That could have went a lot of ways for Sherri Shepherd to be able to say what she needed to. I remember my opinion said that, if she's going to cry, let her ugly cry with her family and friends. But maybe my opinion doesn't understand because she's at where she's at. Sherri Shepherd is where she is now. Before anybody gets on to me and say, well, Bray, you trying to do that to that content creator saying she a nobody. I didn't say that. Each platform requires a different energy. Two things can be true, right? But when you have achieved a dream that much, there are good people in the world that don't mind you crying because they've invested in the journey with you. So everything is relative, okay? Good damn. Now, I am so sorry that I'm the truthful one around here and will say the quiet part out loud. But maybe y'all need to work on yourselves in doing that for you. So that way when you come to me, you won't be as offended. Okay? All right. Cool. Yes, indeed. There are 25 people in the building. Thank you all so much. So yes, indeed. We are just chillaxing here. If anybody wants to come up, let me know. I will drop the link. But otherwise, we're just chillaxing. Now, we've done it for a whole full hour show. Those were the two biggest topics that I saw. Everybody was talking about Cardi B and Stefon Diggs. So I'm like, okay, child, we'll talk about it. Y'all are traveling to this destination. We'll talk about it, okay? And then, of course, Sherri Shepherd, she had commented on her show ending. So I definitely wanted to give context there. And if you want my commentary on what I believe is going on with Daytime Talk of the Career Economy, we did a whole live on that. So please go like, comment, share, subscribe, and you can watch that video right now after this tour. Okay, not right now because we're still here, but okay. I'm guessing. Are you talking about Stefon Diggs? I'm guessing. Because you just typed in stuff. You just typed in Stephen. Do you mean Stephen A. Smith? Or what do you mean by that? But welcome and glad to have you here. Yes, indeed. So we're just chillaxing. We're just chillaxing and glad to have all of you here. Yes, indeed. So yeah, like I said, by the way, this week, no reality TV for y'all. I know we still got to do our, I know we still got to do our Ready to Love review. Have not forgotten about that. I think Gigi got sick. So hopefully she's feeling better. But we will get on that, okay? Because we got to review it. Even though Q said that the reunion really wasn't that, it was a lot to part 2. Now, I still believe we need a 3-part reunion for Ready to Love, but we will get to that in due time. So, yes, indeed. I'm going to turn off my camera now because we done the whole show for over an hour. Yes, we have. Oh, my Lord Jesus. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So, yep. By the way, can I just say thank you so much like 47 people being here is absolutely huge. I just want y'all to know that. Sincerely. It does not go unnoticed by me when I see new people in our audience. Now, I do wish some of y'all would come out the bushes and talk with me, because I don't bite. I really don't. I'm very chillax, I'm very cool, I'm very even keel. And like I said, for those of you, you're absolutely welcome in to be juicy. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. For those of you, this is your first time here, welcome. We cover media, culture, and human interest stories, all for Black perspective. We break news, we cover trials, we read court documents, we do after show reviews. It's basically the Black Netflix, but it's free. And you get credible information over here, okay? So you ain't got to worry about us just saying anything just to have a channel, because we did make it to 1 million views off of integrity, accountability, and responsibility, okay? All right, cool. But yeah, like I said, with these two destinations, I feel like Cardi B and Stefon will be okay, y'all. It's not going to be the end of the world. They might get back together before Friday or on Friday, right? And then with Sherri Shepherd, like I said, 4 seasons, very long time. And not to mention, too, because she had her 100th episode, her episodes are available for off-net syndication, which means she could shop those episodes around. I do believe that if BET was smart, which we know they're not, but if BET was smart, I do believe that the Sherri Show could live on BET. But also, too, BET needs to, rebrand their programming as well, so that way they can have other cohesive Black shows to complement, the Sherri Shepherd show. But that's just me. Not like I cover media all the damn time, and not like I've, given ideas to help these networks or anything that I know will work. Just holy. But hey, listen. I was talking with Phil and Floritan, shout out to them, and I was saying, if the goalpost wasn't so moved for being a CEO of like Disney, I feel like I would be a good CEO. Like, I care about people, I care about media, I understand the creative, and I understand the financials. That without the bags being there, we can't create anything. But how can I put it? I understand that without the bags, you can't create anything. But if you don't create something that's worthy of importance, nobody's going to invest their bags into your bags, right? So that's why, it's called show business. There's a business behind the show, and there's a show to make a business, right? So, but yes, indeed. So, yep, we are just chillaxing. Like I said, if there's anything that y'all want to say in regard to these two destinations, please drop your comments in the live chat below. And if you want to come up, let me know. I'll bring you right on up so you can be up here with me. Like I said, I feel like, first of all, I got to give myself credit on the title, because, listen, I know Sherri Shepherd is a comedian. I know Kim Whitley and Niecy Nash, they're comedians as well. So if y'all see this on YouTube and y'all type in Sherri Shepherd, y'all see Sherri is not going to be on her last straw and be like, you know what? I know you did not do that. Y'all, it's all in good fun. I like Sherri Shepherd very much. She has worked very hard. Okay. If I had to say which talk show I'd rather want on TV between Kelly Clarkson, Jennifer Hudson, and Sherri Shepherd, I would say Sherri Shepherd, because she's actually done the work in being a talk show host. Okay. So listen, now for everybody else going to say, well, Braylon, Jennifer Hudson, and, Kelly Clarkson, they've done their talk shows. Yes, they have. But no. And for those of you who are going to bring up the Queen Latifah show, Queen Latifah had a talk show in the 90s, and her talk show with Sony Pictures Television Distribution was actually good. So it's not like there aren't music artists that can do a talk show. But Queen Latifah has a personality compared to Jennifer Hudson and Kelly Clarkson. So don't at me. Okay, this is what the fuck I do. Oh my God. My God, my God, my God. You know who I'm hoping who has not talked about this topic with Cardi B and Stefon Diggs? I'm hoping Stephen A. Smith did not talk about this. I just hope he did, because, like, bruh, you talking about other people's women and this, that, and third, it don't work for you well. It just don't. You did the Savannah James, Aisha Curry, even though Savannah James is more of an operator than Aisha Curry will never be, but that's still neither here nor there. But bruh, then you got into Jasmine Crockett, and then you know Jeanette Hill, and Jeanette Hill, you did what you did with that reporter who was just trying to be kind to that Florida reporter. Everybody reamed in your ass, but you a good reporter. I'll give you that. And then Carrie Champion, like, Stephen, I just stop. You should have never had a politics show to begin with. The Stephen A. Smith show, yeah, that can be your lane for pop culture and everything else. But you getting into politics and stuff, but no. But I'm sure he has an opinion on Cardi B and Stefon Diggs, child. I'm sure he does. Man. Oh, and let me come on camera and say this too, right? Because Stephen A. Smith, he wants to get into daytime talk. Just know that Sherri Shepherd has a personality we actually want to see. This does not mean there's a slot for you on daytime TV. There will be a slot for me before Stephen A. Smith. I know what y'all say. Well, Brandon Stephen A. Smith is more known than you. Here's the gag. He's more known than y'all too, okay? But do you really want somebody who is hooping, hollering, and bloviating on your TV 5 days a week for an hour where he already does that for 2 hours as it is, and he wants to do late night TV? No. Back off, camera. Just had to come on and say that. Oh my God. 18 people in the building. Thank you all so much. Appreciate y'all. Yes, indeed. Here. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. You know what? For the new people that are here, let me tell y'all who we are through anthem we got. So we'll go to a commercial break and we'll be back and we'll bring this virtual tour live right after this. We're live. Roll it.
Lights go low, the city goes high. Stories untold under moonlit skies. Pray lonely, got the vibe, got the flow for the culture. Yeah, you already know. Turn it up, lean back, feel the breeze. Late night truths drifting through the trees. It's for the culture, by the culture. Braylonly's got the soul to show ya. Breaking it down, lifting it higher. Feel the rhythm, spark the fire. Headlines flip with a soulful twist. Behind the scenes where the magic sits. It's the heartbeat of the now and the then, where the story starts and never ends. Tune in, lean and feel the groove. Every moment, a vibe you can't lose. It's for the culture, by the culture. Braylonly's got the soul to show ya. Breaking it down, lifting it higher. Feel the rhythm, spark the fire. Hear the whispers in the city's hum. Echoes of stories where we're from. A beat, a step, a voice so clear. The pulse of us, it's all right here. We got soul, we got flavor. Every moment is a savior. Every experience is an overcomer. Turn it up, feel the glow, let the rhythm flow. Spotlight shining, we in the zone. This is the place where the culture's grown. Stories untold, now they're coming alive. Braylonly got the vibe tonight. One thing to know and two things for sure. Higher is waiting and lower is available. But either way, we gotta go on tour. It's Braylonly's virtual tour, where the culture makes its move. Feel the love, feel the truth. This is us, this is you. From the unknown, the unembraced and more. This show, this brand, and the possibilities of what can be is all here for you. I'm just a kid from the rock, trying to be a rock for people, trying to make it best they can to become. Being moved as a creator of power to lift up all of us, not just a selective few. For the culture, by the culture, here we be, brilliantly bringing life to your screen. Feel the soul, feel the truth, we're free, trust and believe. It's entertainment, news done away with. But brilliantly, spotlight sharp like a diamond shine. We see the stars, but the stories align. Deep in the soul where the heartbeats find. The pulse of the people redefining time. And just a pro tip, people have to earn the right to hear your story. But in addition to that, people have to earn the responsibility to be a part of it. Just because we are not seen by everybody doesn't mean we are not been seen by who needs to see us. Noise equals attention and sound equals purpose. Anybody can be a creator, but it takes a somebody to be an artist.
Introducing the greatest escape in the Caribbean, the island you've been waiting for. Welcome to the Great Life on Great Stirrup Cay. This is the greatest pool you've ever seen life, 28,000 square feet of it, and the epic water park life. It's where you can truly experience the whoa life and the floating through paradise life. It's time to escape to a mind-blowing, sky-high tower of water slides and the here we go life. Escape to the one more please wherever you please life and kick it into high gear. Escape to where you can kick back and relax. The great life is waiting. Escape to the incredible new Great Stirrup Cay, only with Norwegian Cruise Line. Introducing the greatest escape in the Caribbean, the island you've been waiting for. Welcome to the Great Life on Great Stirrup Cay. This is the greatest pool you've ever seen life, 28,000 square feet of it, and the epic water park life. It's where you can truly experience the whoa life and the floating through paradise life. It's time to escape to a mind-blowing, sky-high tower of water slides and the here we go life. Escape to the one more please wherever you please life and kick it into high gear. Escape to where you can kick back and relax. The great life is waiting. Escape to the incredible new Great Stirrup Cay, only with Norwegian Cruise Line.
Here you leave today and enter a world of
A world of princesses. A world of villains. And heroes.
Raise your sabers.
A world of other worlds.
A world of all the favorites.
A world of throwbacks.
A world of
for whatever you love. Infinite worlds await. Prepare for a journey beyond imagination, beyond belief, beyond anything you've experienced before. Universal Epic Universe, a new theme park where you'll step through extraordinary portals to 5 immersive worlds. Prepare for a cosmic voyage of discovery, an isle of fire-breathing excitement, a shadowy world of monsters and mystery, new wonders in the wizarding world, and a new way to play. Plus the splendor of a magnificent resort hotel overlooking the park. It's all new excitement at Universal Orlando Resort. A week's worth of vacation thrills with 4 amazing theme parks, a variety of spectacular themed hotels, and incredible dining and entertainment. It's all at Universal Orlando Resort, where you'll find new adventures every day. Explore the astonishing worlds of Universal Epic Universe at Universal Orlando Resort.
Caesar. Just look at him. Politician. General. Author. Ruler. Man. Legend has it, he's not only stared into the belly of the beast, he's had it for dinner. Here he's free to relax, or party, or relax, or party, or relax, and party. His is a world of opulence, excess, and the occasional impulse buy. Not one to rest on his laurels, he's famous for ushering in a new age of entertainment. So, for anyone seeking a place where the sun never sets on a good time, all this awaits.
I am Caesar, and I approve this palace.
I'm loving it. McDonald's. I'm loving it.
And there it is. I'm loving y'all right back. Welcome back into Brainley's virtual tour live. Glad to have all you here in the building. Speaking of the Ready to Love crew, I just got a message from Q. Hang on, let me text them because nobody informs me. Is everybody ready? I mean, I have my notes together. I just need the thumbnails. Well, not the thumbnails. I just need the slides, and then I'll be ready to go. It wasn't I just talking to y'all about the Ready to Love show. Because I know we got to review part 2. I know that y'all got a lot to say, and we got a lot to hear. Okay, so, but yes, we do need to review part 2. So I don't know if that's going to happen tonight or if it's going to happen Tuesday. We might do it Tuesday too, because like I said, there's no Potomac or Married to Medicine this week. So that will be back on November. My Lord Jesus. Am I already wanting the end of the year to be here? Good Lord. I'm in February 15th, damn it. But anyway, yes, indeed. So we are just chillaxing. We are live on tour. Hopefully you are staying warm wherever you are in the country or around the world. Definitely appreciate you for being here. So If you are cold, hopefully you warm up. And if you are too hot, hopefully you stay cool. There it is right there. So, yes, indeed. Man, oh man. Yes, indeed. So, oh man. I don't think anything else is really breaking at this point. Not that I know of. Let me look on the Jasmine brand and see if there's anything. Probably nothing. And by the way, y'all, yes, I do know about Dr. Heavily and Dr. Simone and the HR thing. I know about all that, child. Child, I mean, honestly, like I said, I feel like I said before, celebrities are not really giving a damn uck or ish anymore about their position, right? So, like I said, past behavior predicts future behavior with Dr. Heavily. I think we all know Dr. Heavily can do some mean things, and I'm not surprised by that behavior, right? So, yeah. So, like I said, we'll talk about Married to Medicine next week. So, and like I said, I want to say this too. Just because I don't say anything on everything doesn't mean I don't see all. You know what I mean? So, and honestly, tell you the truth, like with Brainley's virtual tour live, I really do treat this like an actual job. So, like, I'm here Monday through Friday, but Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, off Thursday, Friday, right? And then the weekends, depending on with Ready to Love, right? So, you know, I treat my weekends like I'm an employee of my own talk show, because I think that's important, right? It's important for us to rest. I think so many times, and like I said, there's nothing wrong with that. Like, there's been times where I've broken news on the weekend. You know what I mean? So it's not like I'm not it's not like I'm against, you know, making it do what it do and breaking news when it's necessary. But, you know, burnout is real. So I feel like me being able to, you know, say what needs to be said when it's necessary and still have my peace, I think that's very important. So just saying. So yes, indeed. So CC, you still doing good, my friend? By the way, thank you to everybody for coming through. Carlo, thank you for being here. CC, thank you for being here. To Toto B Juicy, thank you so much for being here as well. So yep, we're just chillaxing. Like I said, if y'all got anything that y'all want to say within reason about these few destinations, or if there's anything on your mind that you want to talk about within reason, let me know. Otherwise, we are just chillaxing and keeping each other company at this point. This is kind of the chill out part of the show. Normally, for all the new people, we usually do about 7 destinations in the early days. I think it was about 5 to 6 destinations, and now we do about 7 to 8. That's the average, but usually it's about 7. And then, of course, you know, deep dive lives where, you know, I pitch a whole concept to y'all based on something that's happening in reality. Or maybe I take a, you know, big story and I do a deep dive live on that and break that down. The after shows are huge around here. And by the way, we got 90 Day Fiance, the single life coming up. So definitely we'll be reviewing that on the channel. So very excited to do that. It's been a minute since I've been in the world of 90 Day Fiance with that show. It's touch and go because you have to be, you gotta be willing. But I will say that the single life really did bring in a lot of people. I mean, a lot of people watched those reviews. So yeah. So they say it should be starting up here soon. So as soon as I know, then I will start doing those reviews. So. But yes, indeed. So. 7 people in the building still. Thank you so much. Now 12 people. Thank you, 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 thank you so much. Appreciate y'all. Thank you, thank you. I think I'll probably wrap it up at 1:40, and then I'll give y'all the daily motivator and then head on out. But a very good show. Like I said, 47 people were here, or 40 people. Either way, it was a lot of people here tonight. So I appreciate y'all. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And like I said, I'm usually over here Monday, 11 a.m., 6 p.m. Mondays, Tuesday, Wednesday, 6 p.m. Thursdays. I'm usually off from YouTube unless there is something going on in the culture that needs to be talked about. Then I go live on Thursdays, and then Fridays, 11 a.m. and 6 p.m. So 2, 4, 5, 6. So you guys get about 6 shows a week live from me. So yeah, 6 live shows a week, child. So yeah, in let me see. Go my calendar. I can find it there. There it is there. So 6 times 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6. So in 1 month I'll do like 24 shows. But it won't feel like 24 shows though. Because each show I make sure that it's different from the last. I mean, if you go to the live tab and look, you got nothing but a plethora of content. I mean, just nothing but all you gotta do is just hit play and just let it ride, you know what I mean? So this channel's a bit different than most, because I know for most content creators they usually get right into it. But I have the dream of being a media personality one day very soon, and so that's why you got the 3 commercials, and then you got the theme song, and then you got me coming in introducing the destinations, and then higher is weighing, low is available. But either way, we gotta go on tour. I'm a big believer in, if you have a dream, then you need to be about your dream until you get to your dream. Understand? So that's why it's a little bit different over here. So I know that for some of y'all like, could you please get to the content? I know you by now, but I look at every tour as if it's the first time I'm ever doing it. And that consistency of, building up the intro and building up the pre-show and, getting you here where we're making it do what it do. It's important. It's important. Plus, know that I need that time to build up. Because sometimes I'm tired. And I'm like, do I really have the energy? So when I'm playing the commercials in the morning time for the 3 commercials, and sometimes, most of the time now for the evening shows, I just play the anthem and then get right into the show. I still need that time to breathe before I come on with all of you. So, but yes, indeed. So, all good stuff. All good stuff. As we come around the bend for the last minute of the show, let me get ready for the daily motivator. Then we'll head on out of here. But great show tonight, y'all, for real. Thank you so much for being here. Y'all don't know how much what y'all did today means to me. That lifted my spirit up. It really did. Let me do this. Okay, I might have to come on camera for this one day. Damn, I might have to come on camera for this one because it looks like I'm gonna need this motivator. For real, it looks like I'm gonna need this one. right, let me get up here. Okay. Let me come on the camera for this one too, because it looks like I'm gonna need to make it do what it do here. Here we go. The moment you think you understand a great work of art, it's dead for you. Oscar Wilde. I think I understand why, because there is not any imagination there to be able to understand the art. Very well said. It's time for the Day Mulberry for Monday, February 9th, 2026. Keep it in perspective. The events of each day are compelling in their ways, yet even more powerful is the perspective in which they occur. As intrigued as you might be about what's happening right now, take care not to lose perspective. Perspective transforms raw information into understanding. Perspective and the understanding it engenders enables you to respond to the events of the moment with positive purpose. That's a whole lot better than reacting in panic and confusion. Life may often catch you by surprise and even shock you. When that happens, perspective can keep you grounded, able to remain clear about what's true and what's not. As eventful and astounding as eventful and astounding as one day might be. Okay, until 7 o'clock. Hang on. Let me finish that, and then I'll message them. The next day you will get up and continue living your life. So don't get lost in the power of an exceptional moment that you neglect all the other richness in your world. Fully experience whatever is happening and enhance the value of that experience by keeping it in perspective, by appreciating all that has been. You prepare yourself well for what is to come. Ralph Morrison. You know, I had a conversation with my mom today. And it was an adult conversation. I'm not going to sit here in front with y'all. Yes, of course. Jelly Show Studios. Very well done, good sir. Listen, I know the meme very well. I had an adult conversation with my mom, man. I got frustrated because have you ever felt like no matter what you did, right? Just keep it above. No matter what you did, you will never feel understood. You'll never feel seen. You'll never feel heard. You'll never be seen, heard. You'll never feel seen, heard, embraced, understood, or even be given a shot to be invested in. I have felt like that for a while, right? And I say that for many reasons, right? The world we live in right now, it is genuinely terrifying. And whether you are, the top of the top, right? And you make it do what it do for yourself, you're living your life, you're cooking, you're cleaning, you're making it do what it do. You're basically just being yourself, right? And living your best life, but yet nothing's happening for you. If you're on the other end of the spectrum where, maybe you're just struggling mentally, but you don't want to stay in that spot, it's like damned if you do, damned if you don't. And so I wanted to talk about this mulberry, about keep it in perspective. Number one, first thing I'll tell you, whether you're on the end of the spectrum where you got everything being good, or you're like, I can't take this shit no more. Shout out to Wings of Redemption. It's okay to feel whatever you want to feel on that spectrum, because everybody's going through it. There's not one person that's not struggling in some shape, form, or fashion. I promise you that. I promise you that. I promise you there is not one person in this world that's not struggling, Douglas schmuggling in some shape, form, or fashion. And we need to be better of the fact that it is okay to feel like you don't know how to breathe, that you don't know how to feel, and that some days you really just don't want to even care. It's okay. I don't know when we have ever gotten to the point where feeling that was a crime, but can we get back to perspective? Wherever you are matters, and that should not be shamed. Can we get back to that? Okay, that's the first thing I'll tell you. The second thing I'll tell you is life may often catch you by surprise and even shock you. Recognize that the surprise and shock doesn't have to be a bad thing. On my wall here, it says, somewhere someone is looking for exactly what you have to offer. Now, there are days where I'm just like, no, I don't feel it. I don't feel it. I don't feel it. I don't feel it. And I'm just like, when I look at my friends on social media, they're married and they're having kids and stuff. I'm like, damn, I would like to be married. I would like to have a wife and kids. And I will say that maybe it's not time right now for that because I'm trying to figure myself out. But also, too, that don't mean that I can't have the desire for it. I think so many times we feel like if we're not doing this, that we can't feel that we want that. In the words of Stuart Scott, can I get a witness from the congregation that you may have a feeling of, oh, I want to be a parent, or I want to be an entrepreneur, or I want to be in a relationship, but yet you still got work to do, so you feel like you can't pursue it. And I will say this, the surprise and shock is you don't know what you could be until you allow yourself to feel, right? So if you're in that state where it's like, I'm in a layover mindset right now, it's okay. Be in that layover for as long as you need to. But when something good is happening in your life, if you got the right man, if you got the right woman, LGBTQIA+, heterosexual, whatever the hell you want to be, that person really wants to love you and they have showed you through actions, not just words, but actions too. Hold on to them, get on that flight and live your best life. Same thing with kids. I know sometimes, and speaking as a child, sometimes we can be a lot to deal with. But also, too, maybe we're a lot to deal with because we're trying to figure out how to deal with ourselves, and we don't know how to navigate that in the most articulate fashion. But that don't mean that we ain't going to get there one day. I say that because there's probably a lot of kids out there, young adults, that they're just trying. They don't know how to articulate. They don't want to come across as rude. They don't want to come across as ungrateful, but they do want to come across as like, can anybody just hear me out? Can I just cry? Can I just go home? I'm letting you know, don't give up on them, okay? Because somebody did not give up on you, okay? That's the second thing I'll tell you. And finally, the third thing that I will tell you about, keep it in perspective, right? Fully experience whatever is happening and enhance the value of that experience by keeping it in perspective. I recognize that with this platform, if you gave this content library, right, and you asked an executive to watch 10 shows, I bet you they will probably like at least 5 to 6 shows. Now you're thinking, well, Bray, you're the best of the best. You're Mr. 501, Mr. On the Rise, the people's voice himself, the film cultivator, the most electrifying man in all social entertainment. You're a 10 out of 10. That's true for me, but that's not going to be true for everybody else. And I relate that to you because I'm sure you believe you're a 10 out of 10 in many things, but that don't mean other people in your life agree with what you believe about yourself. And whenever you come to that fork in the road, shout out to Johnny Carson, think about this. Who is this person? How long have they been in my life? What's the consistency of their energy in my life? Because if you can't answer those three, then that opinion does not matter, right? But whatever experience someone is willing to give you, keep that in perspective. I said this to my sister a long time ago. I said, when people are speaking into you, that means they love you. When they don't say anything, that's when you should be worried. Now, I will say this. no matter how far you get, the ones who love you will always show up. Always. And sometimes that's not out loud. Sometimes it's behind the scenes. But as long as that consistency and tenacity of being about the business is real, then that's what should matter. Because believe me, there are plenty of people that cannot get to my channel because they're living life. They're working on their own channel. As Queen Sheba said, if I'm watching you for an hour, I got to do 2 on mine. I've always said to every single legendary tourist, in the words of legendary Alpha MC, the virtual travelers, the virtual tour family. Nikki News has called these people her tour family. ECW has called these people her tour sisters. Our connection is not based on how many times you like the live, how many times you comment, how many times you share, how many times, you get people to subscribe. It's about the quality of energy that you invested me and that I invested you with your time here. Now, can I put 20 on 10 and be wrong sometimes? Yes. Oh my God, Brain Lee can be wrong. Breaking news, tell every hater out there that Brain Lee can be wrong. But for every time that I've been wrong, I've always owned up to it. You can never hear Brain Lee's name and hear it in drama, mess, or chaos. But most of all, you will always know that I care about you, not because you're investing into the platform, but because you genuinely see me as a human being. Now, on YouTube and on social media, there is yourself and there's your damn self, right? Your damn self is what it is, cuz what's good? But yourself is like, hello, how are you? Welcome into the show. Glad to have you here, But I will say this. Every person who has ever invested in me, whether it was for a second or it was for 31 years, I am grateful, not because you did it, but because you saw something in me enough to do it. I'll say that 2 more times. I'm grateful not because you invested in me, but because you saw something in me to invest in me. I'm grateful not because you invested in me. I'm grateful because you saw something in me to invest in me. If you want to know how somebody is a blessing, look at how they move as a blessing. If you want to see how somebody is moving as a curse, look at how can I put it? If you want to see what a blessing looks like, look at how they move as a blessing. If you want to see what a curse look like, look at how a curse moves. I'll tell you everything that you need to know. So, that being said, everybody, it's time for the best outro on YouTube. Let me text the crew that I'm live right now. What time? Let's try. I need a time. Okay. We'll let that rock. Okay. Let's. Okay, so what time? East Coast time, because it's 7:54 p.m. now. And I'm about to get off on live. So do y'all want to do the show at 9 p.m.? Let me know. Y'all may or may not get a Ray Love show tonight, so stay tuned. But with that being said, in the meantime, between time, it is time for the best outro on YouTube. Know what you do and do what you know. Never say you weren't born special, because you were always born to bust and trust. You may not be where you want to be, but by the end of it, you'll be where you need to be. Do what you've been chosen to do. Well, that's one thing to call yourself, is another thing to be chosen. One love, much love, all love. I have spent time with you. You have spent time with me. Hopefully, by spending time together, we're great together. And always remember, what you're doing: radio, television, YouTube, living your best life, or you're recognizing that, hey, listen, maybe, I'll message you back. Maybe a relationship doesn't have to be public, because it's not the world that you're supposed to show your love to. It's supposed to be your partner. And while a dream may end in one form, it doesn't mean it's over in other forms. Make sure the replay is not just right for you. Watch it, not just for you to listen to it, but if you want to experience it again. I love you. I value you. I embrace you all. Always remember, or see love you gotta give it, or see love you gotta give it, or see love you gotta give it. Whatever obstacles you overcome, whatever success you have achieved upon this particular day, I'm extremely proud of you, but no one else is proud of you. Be proud of your damn self. And finally, y'all, I want to say this to each and every person, right? If you're trying to start a dream, don't let your circumstances define you. Because for the longest time, people said I talk too much, that I was sassy, this, that, and the third, that I was on my couch when I'm in my bed. It made it to 1 million total views after everybody left me unnecessarily, I might add. Don't let other people define who the fuck you deserve to be. You define that for your fucking damn self. Because here's the thing. Some people, all they will ever be able to do is bravo. Meanwhile, you and I and others that move like us won't be able to do NBC, NBC News, the Oscars, the Grammys, the Tonys, and everything in between. Not because we believe so, but because we move in an energy to be more than just in a one-dimensional mental mindset. Okay? All right. One love, much love, all love, everybody. I feel the love and send it right back to you. Stay tuned to your notifications. There may or may not be a regular love show. Don't hold me to it, though, okay? All right. Love y'all. Good night.
I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner.
Good evening. My name is Mark Woodbury. I'm the chairman and CEO of Universal Destinations and Experiences. Well, we're finally here. Tomorrow we begin a new chapter at Universal Orlando Resort as we open Epic Universe. We built this place for you. I want to thank you, our fans, for your love of our stories, characters, and immersive experiences that inspired this incredible place. Epic Universe represents over 8 years of meticulous planning, immense creativity, and innovation, combined with unmatched craftsmanship and operational excellence on the part of thousands of people who have brought to life the stories and characters that live beyond each of Epic's portals. But it represents so much more. Your love of Universal and the deep connections we've shared together here in Orlando over the past 30 years inspired us to dream bigger and to push the boundaries to create something extraordinary for you and for generations of fans and families to come. And tomorrow, as we open Epic Universe, I can't wait for you to experience this place for yourself. Now it's your turn to step inside, to lose yourself, and to share this place with the ones you love most. As we open this park, we hope your world becomes a little more epic. Tomorrow, Epic Universe becomes yours.
Are video games getting too expensive? This episode, we want to find some common ground because the CEOs want to raise the price even more.
Not with these broken ass games.
$5 million. That's how much San Andreas costs to make. Is it their fault for selling or our fault for buying?
Corporations claim all this stuff. Devs say otherwise.
Sports gamers, cozy gamers, whatever you call the people who play Power Wash Simulator.
I think it stings a little bit more because I'm spending my actual money and my mom is not. Imagine they get rid of all movie theaters and then charge you the same price to watch the same movie at home.
That's like every streaming service. It doesn't have to be the longest of games, but am I having fun with it? This is Lex. I'm Ronell. Let's get right into it.
Prepare for a journey beyond imagination, beyond belief, beyond anything you've experienced before. Universal Epic Universe, a new theme park where you'll step through extraordinary portals to 5 immersive worlds. Prepare for a cosmic voyage of discovery, an isle of fire-breathing excitement, a shadowy world of monsters and mystery, new wonders in the wizarding world, and a new way to play. plus the splendor of a magnificent resort hotel overlooking the park. It's all new excitement at Universal Orlando Resort. A week's worth of vacation thrills with 4 amazing theme parks, a variety of spectacular themed hotels, and incredible dining and entertainment. It's all at Universal Orlando Resort, where you'll find new adventures every day. Explore the astonishing worlds of Universal Epic Universe at Universal Orlando Resort.
Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content.
Child relevant over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about, besides lying all the damn time. Child relevant over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about, besides lying all the damn time. Child relevant over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about, besides lying all the damn time. Child relevant over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about, besides lying all the damn time. Child relevant over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about, besides lying all the damn time. Child relevant over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about, besides lying all the damn time.